Hello guys, welcome back to a new video, and in this video I'm going to cover how to calculate sales tax and then the final price with that tax included. So let's jump into our examples and see exactly how we do this. Starting with number 1, where we have a $120 and then a sales tax rate of $9, 9%. So now I do want to mention that sales tax rates vary by every country and state. And then there can be local taxes that are included as well. So this video does not cover a specific location to sales tax. These are just general numbers being used just to show you how to calculate sales tax. So the first thing that we want to do is we want to calculate how much sales tax we are going to pay. So we do this by multiplying the price by the tax rate. The tax rate is going to be in the form of percent. So we want to get this percent to decimal form. So let's start by doing this. So as you can see, I write the two formulas up here and we have to follow them from top to bottom so we can get to our final price. So as you can see, our price is $120 and we are gonna pay 9% of taxes. So the first thing we want to do is we want to make the percent into a decimal. So with whole numbers, our decimal is going to be right here after the whole number. So what we need to do is we need to divide our percent by 100 to turn it into a decimal. Also, what you can just do is you can move the decimal to the left twice. So let's write our 9% up here and our decimal is going to be right here. So we're going to move it twice to the left like this and fill in the spots with zeros. So, and if you put your decimal right here, you will have a decimal number of 0.09. So now we can remove the percent and here you go, we have our decimal. So now we can start by calculating our sales tax first. So to calculate our sales tax, we are going to multiply our price by our sales tax. By our tax rate. So we have 120 times 0.09. And this will equal $10.80. So also, if you have a calculator with a percent button on it, you can just do 120 times 9%. So this will also give you the exact same number of $10.80. So now we have our sales tax. We are almost at our final price. All we have to do now is we have to add our sales tax to our original price. So now we're going to add the two. So we have $120. This was our first price and we're going to add our sales price. So our sales tax. So we're going to add this. So we have 120 plus $10.80 like this. And of course, if you'd like, you can put placeholder zeros above the 80 cents just to make it line up a bit more nicely. So we're going to do 0 plus 0 equals 0, 0 plus 8 equals 8. Put your decimal right here, take it straight down, and now we can go further. So 0 plus 0 equals 0 again, 2 plus 1 equals 3, and 1. Just take the 1 down and you will get to your final price. Again, these tax rates aren't specifically from any country or any state. These are just general random numbers I use to make you guys understand how to just calculate the sales tax and the sales price. So this was the first example. And now we're going to go to our second example. For our second example, I want you guys to pause the video and figure the final price out for yourselves and then maybe resume the video if you think you have the answer. So I'm going to grab the second example for you guys and I'll be right back. So here we have our second example. For our second example, we have $44.50 plus 7.25% tax. So again, the first thing we want to do is we want to look at the percent. We want to turn this percent into a decimal number. So let's write it down over here again, 7.25%, and we can divide this by 100. Or we can just move the decimal to the left twice. So we're going to do 1 and 2. Again, fill in the empty spots with zeros and put your decimal right here. And a 0 in front, of course. So now what you can do is you can erase your percent, and for your decimal you will have 0.0725. So this will be our decimal number. So now what we're going to do is we're going to multiply this number by our original price of $54.50. So let's do it down here. So $54.50 times 0.0725. So this will equal 3.95. So let's write this again with the dollar sign. $3.95. And again, if you have a calculator with the percent sign on it, you can just do $54.50 times 7.25%. This will also get you to your exact same answer of $3.95. So now we have calculated our sales tax. We can start by adding this to the original price to get to our final price. So our original price was $54.50. So we're going to add our sales tax to that. So $54, $54.50. We're going to add our sales price or sales tax to that original price. So we're going to add 3.95. So now we can start adding. So we have 0 plus 5 equals 5. 5 plus 9 will equal 14. So we're going to put our 4 right here and carry over the 1. And as you can see, we're going to take our decimal straight down. So we have 1 plus 4 equals 5 plus 3 equals 8. And now for the last number, we can just take this 5 straight down and we will get to our final price of $58.45. So let's write it down here. $58.45. So this will be our final example. If you got this answer right without looking at my explanation first, I want you to type it in the comments. And if you got it wrong, just ask any question you want. So this was basically the video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy the video, make sure to leave a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, leave a question in the comments if you have any again. And as always, this was Mr. Mathz, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.